All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to our continued Sunday coverage of VRML matches. Here at the end of week 3, we're coming off that great series from Team Gravity and Backlash a bit over an hour ago, and now we're shifting focus to what should be an intriguing matchup between Calamity and Quackheads. So Calamity is a team that was just debuting this week. We saw them in their victory over Fusion a few days ago. Quackheads been here since week 1. And finding themselves with a record of 2-2 currently. Last time we saw them was last Sunday, where they had a great pair of series. Both of them were close against Toxic Units and Vision. They lost the Toxic Units one, but then they came back and won versus Vision. So for Quackheads, just trying to keep up that momentum and see if they can take another one. But for Calamity, they definitely impressed in their debut earlier in the week. Showed some great teamwork, fantastic passing. And it was Denials, actually, who went off for, I believe, 38 or 39 points across those 3 rounds, so very impressive. Of course, his teammates were doing a great job of just finding him for pass after pass, basically. And hello in the chat, BTS King. Ever consistent on the iPallies and the bits. How's it going, man? Good to see ya. BTS from Team Ignite, for those maybe over in the European side, not in the loop. I know for me, obviously, it's been a lot of teams, a lot of individuals to remember, rosters to remember. I'm getting there. It's taken 60-some matches now, but I'm getting there, starting to be able to place these teams, these different players. Kind of one of the best parts about it, though, casting and stuff, just being able to see all the different teams and kind of how they progress throughout the week-to-week matchups. So we will shift here towards the gameplay. Teams are about to ready up. As you can see over on Calamity, it's Denials, Infiltrate, Ambient, and Troy VR. Orange team, Calamity. And for blue, it's Quackheads, Irony Man, Flash Flood, Gobshite, Mick Gobshite, and Middleman. Gotta love those names. Yeah, I'm doing very well, thank you. A lot of casts today, so excited for that as always. And, well, here we go. Okay, Joust is out underway, taken first by Middleman. Middleman looking down to the other side of the floor as some stacks get broken up there nicely in the back line. And now Irony's going to be able to take that as a result. Good first round, first joust for Quackheads, claiming the first 2. And it was that great brawling in the mid to deny the stack, which opened up Irony Man to get that and find the first 2 points for his team. So launching out now, it's going to be Infiltrate, finding Denials. Other side of the floor, Troy VR. Going to cross it on over to Ambient. Ambient will have that slice from the bottom. The goalkeeper just diving, but finding that angle on the shot. So 3. That was in fact a 3 for Calamity, so very nice results on that possession as Middleman and Quackheads come out here on the launch. Have that bottom stack towards mid. Don't see that too often, but worked out to at least get the brief clear and boost, but now the turnover. A lot of Quackheads coming through on this rebound, and way in the back at mid is all the players for Calamity. Taking that shot, looks a little bit off. Irony Man trying to recover, but Denials will receive that disc. He does have Infiltrate in the goal if he wants the back pass. Opting for a clear instead, it would seem, but actually maybe right back to Denials it is. Overshooting the disc means Flash Flood can get that one. He lines up the 3. It's going to be saved there by Infiltrate. Looked like it might have been a little bit off either way, but still Infiltrate getting the job done there. Now trying to get a pass through there. Oh, the fortunate bounce gets into the hands of Calamity. and as a result, the three-pointer. Now, Calamity did have a stack, so even without the bounce, they might have been able to recover it, but hey, if the disc is just going to float right to them, they'll take it even easier. And yeah, VTS talking about an early dive on a couple plays ago on that 3 attempt. Yeah, maybe. Maybe perhaps. Dives are great, but you don't want to give up 3-pointers off of them, certainly. And now Troy, though, coming on in. And he's going to go on middleman for the 2. So 8-2 lead early on for Calamity. Mentioned this in our last broadcast, but for those who didn't catch it, again, Calamity new to the scene this week, but certainly none of the individuals here new to the game or competition. Denials most recently playing on Mariachis. And, oh, speaking of the man, there's a shot a little bit off, but Troy is going to be there for the rebound, putting it in for their 10th point. But yes, Denials playing most recently over on Mariachis. Infiltrate was on Polaris. Troy for Kick Puppies. Ambient, Ouroboros. So a lot of experience there. And now the brawl, the shot, 3 points on the dot. Ambient this time.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7.
So launching out now. Again, Quackheads finding themselves on the joust. And the quick defense from Calamity forcing a lot of problems. Just you can see it right there too. The punch getting off on the back line. This front stack going for the mid area. But look, contested hard by Denials and Calamity's stack. So back it goes into the tunnel area. Ricocheting on through. Now tap shot. Little bit off the mark. Middleman will be there with just a little bit of time to spare. Floats right back to him. Goes to the corner pocket. And up in that corner, it will be Gob Scheidt with the disc. Looking for that clear. But Dog piling on up. And Gob finally finding the disc. Little bit of a stray pass will go to the hands of Ambient, so Infiltrate will take it. Pressured hard as well. Clear, or pass rather, going on through to Denials. And back into the other side of the floor. It is some back and forth pacing at the moment. Quackheads here just trying to stop a little bit of the bleeding. Scored on several times in a row there based off that defense. But this time, a much longer round. They're forcing some turnovers. However, this may hurt because first on the return is Denials. And he will earn them for the 15th point. Just, again, the added quickness there. About a minute into that round, so it took a little bit longer. But Calamity, yeah, just a bit faster, and the defense paying some dividends for them. Quackheads here trying to get something going. Bit of a different rollout this time, so they send 3 just kind of through that mid area. It's going to be intercepted by Denials. He's going to shoot that, and all the meanwhile, it's going to be an 18-2 lead now for Calamity. Coming in hot in this first round. Cruising, yeah, saying Calamity looks scary. Haven't heard of Troy, but the other guys are old school. Yeah, and all these guys have some experience, plenty of it, in fact. Troy was on team last season, Kicked Puppies. One of the worst possible names, but nonetheless an experienced player. He was on the disc, actually flying into that disc, or the 2-point zone, and Denials maybe first to it again. We've seen this a few times, and in fact, that's what happened a lot last time, and he backed it out for a 3, so even the awareness to buy the 3 points. Wow. But Denials last time, this was kind of the case where he was just, from the get-go, exploded for a lot of points. I mean, right now, there you go, 11 points for Denials, and he is just first to the disc on a lot of these occasions, and he is making them pay with a lot of shots with accuracy at that. The middleman trying to dodge on through, send a pass to the other side, past the hands of Irony Man. Infiltrate will take it, as some stacks try to form here. So back into the other side. Gonna be infiltrate there first. Troy's gonna be on the backboard. Denials though, he will take it for yet another score, and the Mercy just as well. 23-2 in favor Calamity. So heading to that scoreboard there, you can see the results of the first round, just 23-2. No, I guess no surprises because you just saw that, in fact. But in any case, it was Denials with 13 points, the game high, as well as 2 assists and a save. Infiltrate contributing an assist and a save. Ambient the 6 points, and Troy VR 4 points, 2 assists, and by far leading in stuns with 28. Double the amount of the second highest score. So on Quackheads' end, it's Irony with the 2 points for his team. And Gob with the 13 stuns, the high for his team. Just struggling to get on the board too much based off the quickness of Calamity. Quite fast on those approaches. The defense, those defensive jousts, just bothering Quackheads quite a bit. Now possession just about dead even. Possession time, that is, you can see, but see if Quackheads can turn it around here. As we go off once more. Almost cut off there by Infiltrate nicely. Middleman going to take that, though, for Quackheads. Trying to spread on out. Their offense going down low. A little bit of a stray pass. Bounces around a bit. They're still able to get one down to Flash Flood. Flash Flood returning a pass. Going to be taken off the bounce, but punched out. So now disc loose. Middleman coming through, though. He might have a pass down low, but recovered by Troy. And Flash Flood, though, finding it after it gets knocked loose. And they will claim the first 2. A good second chance effort there, keeping in it. Not leaving before it's too early and just keeping their eyes on that disc. So Infiltrate, finding that quick pass to Denials. And there you go, that fast rollout right now from Calamity. Even on the offense, they can still get there at the speed of light, practically. Now on the other end, trying to contest those passes. Unsuccessfully so far. Ambient will find one to Denials. Denials going up for another score for him. His 15th point now of this game. Assisted there by Ambient.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
So again now, Quackheads, for the first time in this round, however, going to be on offense, taken first by Middleman. The quick dish. You see how fast he had to pass that off, and that's why they're just having trouble with these turnovers, because they barely have any time to even find a pass. So maybe for Quackheads, it would benefit them to find some shorter joust rollouts, perhaps. But Denials up here trying to get a handle on the disc. He will be able to clear that through to the other side. And now some stacks coming in pretty quickly. And it will be taken there by Ambient. Ambient just going to line up that 3-point shot. Why not? And it is good.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10.
So 5-2 lead there for Calamity. Off that shot from Ambient. Middleman, again, so quick on the assault there. Got to start following Calamity's rollouts just to see how quick they are coming out. Infiltrate will take the disc, though. He's going to be at mid for Calamity. Up by 3 points. And looking to build upon it. In that corner pocket, Irony Man now retreating just to cover some of these passes, but Calamity and Denials in no rush, certainly, to make anything happen that they don't, if they don't need to. Ambient, though, going to take that in. Great save from Middleman. We all know how capable he is inside the goal. Troy VR, though, will take that over. Troy's going to find that pass, or attempt to Denials. A stack quickly from Quackheads trying to contest. And, in fact, they will cause a turnover. That's Gob over there, forcing it. Now to the other side of the floor. Just missing the goal. Always dangerous. They are there first. Gob's going to line that up. Oh, but hits that corner post. Still rebounded by Flash Flood, and he's going to flood the goal for 2, bringing it within 1 point in this second round. Yeah, very nice save on one end. Middleman getting the defensive job done. And then on the other, it's Flash Flood, rebounding and scoring. That stack just narrowly missing the grab, so Denials will retain possession for his team. Ambient working around mid, the stack backtracking, making sure the goal is covered. Do not want to give up those threes, of course. Now Denials is going to come through, find his pass to Infiltrate with another one to Ambient. Some nice triangles of passes here going on as they approach Bowtie. So retaken here by Ambient. Pass to Nest. Denials. Will he do it again? Yes, he will. One dived out at him, stunned him, but he still got the shot off in time for another pair of points. So 7-4 lead now for Calamity. Quackheads on this joust. Let's take a look over here at Calamity, actually, as they do roll on out. You can just see that quickness, that secondary stack, forcing the second pass to go out with force. And as a result, Infiltrate will take it. So Denial's now going to be approached on by Gob. Still manages an accurate pass over to Troy as the defense tries to get back again for Quackheads. And Troy's going to play it patient. Nice pass to Denials, crossing it on over to Ambient. Middleman in the goal. They have Infiltrate at Nest. They have Troy on the backboard. They have a lot of angles to hit it from, but they'll get it done right there from the very front. 9-4 now for Calamity. Quackheads, though, as we approach this second half of the second round, Quackheads are able to at least keep this one very close, finding some more success. And now off the punch there, trying to interrupt the stack. So that was a nice adjustment they made there, just pressuring that initial stack. And then there you go. They actually got it through based off of that. So nice rollout on offense from Quackheads. They can just collect it here, though. It's a little bit past the arms, past the reach of Flash Flood. So just unfortunate. It was going about the same speed as he was. Now the disc going to be taken by Ambient. The defense retreating. Ambient going softly off the backboard. So it was a good boost to get them the recovery for Quackheads. They at least got back on defense, but both the goalies dived on that disc, so it enabled that soft shot, tissue soft even, to get through. Now it's going to be taken there. Oh, Middleman trying to dish it on over. The stack overtaking it, though. Ambient will find across the Bowtie. Troy backing out. Backing out once more. Right down the floor. Infiltrate. Pressured by Gob. Gets the pass to Troy. Now Ambient's on that other side on the cross. Maybe a return pass. Actually backboard, but Denials was a little bit occupied there with a few players for Quackheads. Now taking it for Calamity still with another cross. Ambient going in, but Middleman again. Great save. Fantastic concentration from Middleman in the goal, as is often the case. Also on the other end, Gob will get the stun, and as a result, a turnover favoring Quackheads. Now on offensive possession as well. So Flash Flood coming on in. On VTS, it looks like he's enjoying that defensive play. Now, Stacks, some boost coming through. Kind of anyone's disc at the moment, all getting there at about the same time. Troy will get it to the other side, where Irony Man awaits. Takes a shot, in fact, off the backboard. It is. So Irony Man received it in the tunnel, got rid of it quickly, and he found the goal. So 11-7. Nice play there from Quackheads on defense. Middleman in the goal. Gob in the midfield with the brawls. And then Irony with a shot. So cohesive effort from all of their players there as Ambient works it up into the floor for Calamity. There it goes to Denials. Oh, slam a dunk. Middleman almost saved it. I mean, the disc turned blue, so it was basically anyone's game on that one. But Denials and Calamity benefiting at the end of the day off that score. Middleman gets rid of it quickly again. That secondary stack, though. So I do like the adjustments on the rollouts from Quackheads here. You can see, compared to the first round now, they're at least getting it onto this side of the floor mighty fast. Now that shot's going to be just off and taken there by Denials. But Quackheads making some great adjustments here to find some better speed on those jousts. Now that said, there's just some incredible speed there from Infiltrate. Only a 2-pointer, but nonetheless, every score damaging, obviously, as we approach this final minute.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
The Flood Force there in the chat. Hello.
3, 2, 1.
Supporting Quackheads.
Teams entering the arena.
Now rollout goes to Gob. He's going to try and work that through the stack, and he does so successfully. Irony Man looking for Flash Flood.
Orange clears it out of their zone.
And now some more stacks coming through. All the boosts. Beautiful mail slot, though, will be absolute. Gob shite
14,
with the offensive might.
11, 10, 9,
Bit too late, unfortunately, to come back in the second round, but that is still a gorgeous goal to at least perhaps end it on for Quackheads in this second. The launch will go through now. Denials, a gentle pass on over. Maybe too gentle because the defense was able to recover. So Flash Flood trying to get rid of it, but re-intercepted. Denials getting a grab as well. Denials all over the floor on that one. One more dish down to Troy. Troy is going to try for the Angel, and the shot. What a play by Troy to end it there in the second, going to 17 points now. Fantastic play. Denials, just the leech, the grab amongst a quadrant of Quackheads. Dishes it off to Troy, then gets it done. Amazing. So looking at the scoreboard real quickly here. It's Denials. Just incredible effectiveness and efficiency on offense, just like the last time we saw him on stream. 19 points and 3 assists for him. Infiltrate with 4 points, 1 assist, and a save. Ambient with 11 points, 3 assists, and a save. Troy with 6 points, 3 assists, and a save. So you can see the assisting all around from this team. Right on the money, and all of them even contributing some saves as well. For Quackheads, it's Irony leading with 5 points, Flash Flood with 4, Gob with 3, as well as 2 assists, and Middleman with those 2 saves. They were nice ones, no doubt.
round starting in 14, 13, 12.
So as we get started here in this third round, I'll press the fancy button that I forgot to press, I think, the last 2 rounds, but there you go. Enjoy that one. That's for you, chat. And here we go. Gonna be a joust taken first by Quackheads. The soft dish over doesn't find anyone. The stack had overshot. They were going for the bubble. So Denials trying to get rid of it, but Middleman will find it. Dishing it down low now to Flash Flood. He'll take the open goal. Very nice recognition. And going on a mission to buy them that 3. Good stuff.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Taking a quick look at this because didn't get to it earlier. You can see that. I mean, 10-3 in the assist category there for Calamity. It's been very nice. I was really impressed last time from Calamity too, as this turnover actually happened. So Flash Flood, maybe another chance. Come back here, nicely cut off from Troy, but a better grab from Gob. And right back at him, though. Anything you can do, I can do as well. And now into the goal. 3 guys there for Calamity, maybe trying for the 3, but no, they're just going to walk it in. Denials. He thought about it. He had a lot of options, a lot of passing options, a lot of shooting options, and then just kind of settled for that easy go and dunk.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
So on the launch now, Quackheads still up by 1 as the fast boost comes on through, getting all bothered up here on these stacks. You can see the brawls coming in as Quackheads just try and get it to the other side of the floor. Successfully so to Gob. So he's going to approach the goal. try and deny Denials the pass, or the intercept rather, and now it's going to go to Ambient's hands though, and a stack intercepted. Another 3 perhaps, absolutely Middleman. Getting that done for his team, so now 6-2 for Quackheads. Showing some nice awareness, playing those lanes, causing the turnovers, and then capitalizing twice now on an open 3-point shot. Very nice. On the other end now, a series of quick passes will get to Troy. He'll dish it on down to Ambient. Defense there for Quackheads taking place. Middleman in the goal, as he often is. Trying not to be bothered too much by this player, but going to be a task. Troy's on the backboard. Ambient receives it. Has a couple options above and to the side, but it goes in for his own 2 points. And gets it done effectively so. So bringing it within 2 now. But Quackheads the joust as well as the lead.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
We'll see now the quickness here on this launch. Going for the triple on those stacks. And then look at that pressure as Irony Man joins up here. And now turnover, tapped out by Denials beautifully to Troy. Troy trying to find Ambient, just didn't turn around quite in time. So Middleman taking that away, and up to the top wedge, and then the bottom of the ramp, where it'll be contested by Troy, who tries to back that out. Tries to back it out. And then to infiltrate. Pair of players there for Quackheads trying to bother on defense. Denials approaching that bubble, looking for the cross, but getting stunned out. The disc still loose up on the ceiling now. And retaken there by Calamity, if only for a moment. Ambient finding it, but Gob. Nice read on the passing lane, but just right back at him is Ambient. Maybe another one, but a dish to Denials to buy him some more points here. Maybe Denials feeling a little bit shut out, I guess. He's like, okay, come on, I want to get my 40. Because he was within 1 or 2 points of scoring 40 in those third round, the last time we saw them. And as mentioned earlier, though, although it's not on a stream, because unfortunately the VOD was not activated on the channel, but Ender for Illuminati actually scored 41 points in the 3 rounds in his game the other day. There's a few people who've scored the high 30s at this point. Ender now the only one with the 40. Now Irony Man going in. Nice pass, just missing though. Still recovered by Gobshite, but tapped out of there. Denials trying to get it through, but good stun from Gob will enable Flash Flood to recover the disc. So now a pass is going to go off the head, actually, so it rolls back to the wedge, where it's recovered by Gob. Now, again, Troy this time the intercept. A lot of back and forth possession changes here. So now Stacks just trying to find their pace on this race. Knocked out of Gob's hands. Gobs will find a pass, very nicely so, in fact. Over to Irony Man. He looks for one more down low. Kind of threw it in between his 2 teammates, unfortunately, so it looks like it will be a turnover as these stacks come on through. And they know what to do. The infiltrate will make that one. And as a result, 3-point lead for Disciples late here as we approach the final 4:30.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're underway.
So Flash Flood gets that first dish back to the bottom mid stack. We've seen a couple times from. And now, oh, the shot from Gob. I thought they had a goalie in there, infiltrate I think, but it looks like he kind of got pinned up here on the backboard. So again, just finding those angles impressively. So tied up again, Quackheads. Nice shot. That first pass will find Denials on the bottom wedge. Actually bounce off of it back to Denials. He'll find a pass as the stack encroaches, and Troy will try and receive that. Just past his hands, though, so Gob's going to contest, get punched, however. And Troy looking for a pass now to Ambient. Ambient's going to go on in. One last dish, actually just miss. Pinging itself off the post, back into the hands of Calamity. So Troy backing that one out now for his team. Looking for a better opportunity, perhaps. Passing it to Denials. Receiving it, trying is ambient, unable to infiltrate up the top at least. We'll tap it, but there is goalie there, middleman. And into the other side it will go as a stack on the approach, getting back with efficiency, infiltrate, and denials. They're going to find a clear now. And now an intercept, however. Bounce shot, perhaps. Will it be good? It does look like it. Lighting up that goal. Middleman. No, so not only the defense, but the offense. Off the ceiling. And it's so appealing. Getting those boop shots. And boop saying nice appropriately in the chat. Indeed. All right, so rolling out now off this joust. Taken there by denials. Going to be pressured heavily. Nice secondary pressure there, but oh, not good because the goal's left open. Fortunately for Quackheads, the pass was not received. So that could have been another tie had that pass gone through. Still, though, Calamity will be here on the approach. 2.5 minutes left just about. Denials working his way through the barrier and into the goal. Nice maneuverability and passing again from Calamity, but they will still be down 1 with Quackheads now on offense.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Taking their middleman, just dodging the defender. Gob will also get that pass up there. We've seen this roll out a couple times where they go in this upper corner. I don't actually know what this block is called. If anyone knows, let me know. Rarely used, but was useful there for Quackheads as the pass gets back to a middleman. Now, there is a goalie there for Calamity, so they're going to be slower here on the approach. You can see the stack in the back there being denied very nicely, giving plenty of time for Irony Man to make something happen perhaps, but no, he gets punched out, and Denials will tap that out as some more stacks fly on in. Off that tight recovery. Just a mishandle. Infiltrate's going to be there. Little bit of time. Oh, the save from Gub, but unfortunately bounced back in and scored on it. Oh, that is tough, but what a save that was until the float through. That will hurt. Fantastic defensive play, though. They will be down 1 now for Quackheads, but they are on the joust offensively here. So they'll have some time to work with, and they have been getting that through much better in these last 2 rounds now compared to the first. So they'll have an opportunity. A nice quick pass will go to Gob. Gob just trying to evade the defense coming in on him. And tries to throw a pass, but just shooting past the hands there. Flash Flood still recovers. Dishes down low, but diving on that one. Infiltrate, a little bit too long of a pass. Gave the goalie a lot of time to recollect it. But for Quackheads, Irony Man still retaining another long pass. And to middleman it will go. Flash Flood having it stolen by Troy. That is a huge steal as it gets dealt into the other side of the floor. The stacks coming on through quickly here on the recovery. And maybe to seal it. For a 3, no, Denial's just working it in. Didn't want the 3. He had a little bit off balance, so he's just going to go in for the 2. And unfortunate ending there. They had some great chances, some great rollouts. The passes just maybe a little bit too long resulted in the defense for Calamity able to collapse on the receivers and cause some problems. So 15-2 here in the 3rd round for Calamity. But again, rounds 2 and 3, much, much, much better from Quackheads. They got a little bit blitzed in the first. But rounds 2 and 3, they made some excellent adjustments to come back. But for Calamity, it was just too much of a powerhouse offensively. Denials with the 27 points and Ambient the 13. Infiltrate the 7 points. Troy 6. You see 6 assists from Ambient as well. So distributing the disc very well. And then, of course, saves all around for their team. Steals. 62 punches for Troy. Easily the game highest. And Quackheads, it's Irony Man with 5. Flash Flood with 7. Gob with 6. Middleman with 6. So very evenly distributed there on the scoring end for them. Some nice assists. Couple saves. Middleman getting some nice ones. Gob had almost a nice one towards the end that unfortunately floated in. And, well, that's the name of the game sometimes. Very nice adjustments, but just getting it done is Calamity at the end of the day. So well done to them. Congratulations on their successful first week. Oops, I feel like that score is not correct on the second one. I think it was 10, 17-10. Sounds right. Okay, I believe that's good. In any case, all right. That was a good match. Admiral effort there. And for us here, we're going to move on now to another European match quite soon. Let me see. It's going to try and get in on Alpha Ducks versus Fusion. Is that right? Yes. Okay. So that's supposed to start in about half an hour. Alpha Ducks and Team Summit also had a match. Started at the same time as this one, so it may or may not be over. But in any case, in another 25 minutes or so, hopefully I'll be able to get on Alpha Ducks versus Fusion, and we'll be right back here on this same channel. So do stay tuned. But until then, I've been Palidore again. And thank you everyone in the chat for visiting, for chatting, for watching. BTS and Blood Force, Boop. Wolf23. And hey, there's Troy. I'm not leaving VTS, don't worry. I'm just stepping out of the room. I'll be back, don't worry. Okay, so this has been VRML, and I've been Palidore, and we'll be back very, very soon.